Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just me again, Blade Steel 97, coming at you with another average gamer kind of video, a little different. I'm gonna give you a little story time. I'm on my Titan, representing the Seahawks. Go Hawks. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna give you a little background and to how I got into this game. Yeah, that's about it. From the gameplay, you'll be able to see and point out every single mistake that I make. So I'm not going to point out. I'm playing Rift this time too, which is kind of different for me. I'm a big fan of Rift, although lately I have been. Um, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. Um, I'll start out with my gamer tag, Blades of Steel 97. Blades of Steel was a game that was made by Konami back in the 80s. Yeah, the 80s on the Nintendo, the original NES. Um, it was my favorite game of all time. It still is, as cheesy as it is. Um, but yeah, that's how I got that's my gamer tag. 97 was the last number that I actually wore in hockey. I was a big hockey kid growing up. I played till middle high school, I guess it was, until I chose track and field over hockey because I was just too small. Like, look at me, I'm just a tiny dude. Um, So yeah, 97 was my last number that I wore, and yeah, it's not my age because I was actually born in '78, which puts me at a really old ass, like donkey dick's old age. Um, so yeah, that's my gamer tag. And in terms of gaming, I was a big sports guy growing up. I played Madden's, Tecmo Bowl, Blade Steel, ice hockey, fucking tennis games, you name it. It was straight up sports. And then I think it was on the PS2, other than the best game of all time, Parappa the Rappa, um, I started playing Call of Duty. I would never touch the online portion of Call of Duty, but I used to love playing the story missions. I used to love the old Call of Duties. They were really good games. I think I stopped playing, I don't know which one, Modern Warfare, whenever the fucking zombies came out. I used to play a little bit of zombies and then kind of gave up. But yeah, hockey was always my thing. Always has. I've owned every single iteration since 1994. Um, since EA started putting them out. Um, at one point, I think it was in 14, I was one of the top 100 skaters in the world. I was also a top 100 goalie in the world. But now the game has changed. It's not as fun for me anymore. The grind's just not there. I enjoy a grinding game, which is what's brought me to Destiny. Other games that I've enjoyed in the past, though, um, Gods of War, one of my favorite series. It's right up there with Drake's Uncharted. Those two series, it's not even about the gameplay is great. It's the history that you learn in those games is unbelievable. With Gods of War, it's Greek mythology, so you learn all about the Greek gods, which is cool as fuck. And with Drake's, Sir Francis Drake is actually one of the most famous explorers, which I never knew until I started playing Trivial Pursuit. Um, Sir Francis Drake was a very, very famous explorer. And yeah, so Drake's Uncharted. I would never play shooters. I would never, ever attempt to play shooters online. This style, PvP, 1v1 me bros. It just wasn't my thing because I was good at killing AI, but I just could never predict what humans were going to do. And I wasn't very good at predicting what humans were going to do. So, yeah, I would always get frustrated and be like, fuck this, I'm done. I'm never going to play this shit again. Um, but when it came to Destiny, when Destiny first came out, I was like, my brother got it. And he's like, yeah, check this game out. It's pretty cool. Blah, 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 blah. So I bought it. The game was released September 2014. 2019, I believe. Same time as hockey, actually, same day. And I ended up getting it, I believe it was September, October of 2014. So I missed a month. So I missed the fucking Queen's Wrath bounties, which I'm pretty pissed off about, but whatever. No biggie. Um, but yeah, when I started playing it, I was straight up PvE, always AI. I do strikes, stories, all that jazz. I would run strikes for fucking hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Um, when Vault of Glass came out, um, all my buddies that had bought the game before had played so much, they had got sick of it, so they stopped playing. I really didn't have groups to play with. I didn't know that there was this thing called LFG where you could fucking find groups. So yeah, needless to say, um, I never really got to experience Vault of Glass as much as I would have liked to. Um, when it came to Crota, I was able to solo quite a bit of it up until the Death Singer. Um, I was able to solo it by myself. After playing a couple times with people that just were literally watching YouTube videos on how to do it. Um, and then, yeah, I would solo Nightfalls all the time because I had nobody to play with. So I was able to solo every single Nightfall until I believe House of Wolves came out. And then Annex would give me troubles until I learned how to cheese him. And yeah, then I was able to solo all the Nightfalls for that. The one thing that drew me to Destiny right away was the grind, gearing up. Eh, I love it. It was so much fun. Um, House of Wolves came out. They brought in Prison of Elders, and shit started to get a little bit easier. And slowly but surely, like right now, it's way too easy to level up. There's way too many different ways to do it. Like I don't know if you all remember Forever 29. I think I was Forever 28 and a half because I could never get to 29 because I never did Vault of Glass that much. But the little that I did, I was able to get up to 28 and a half. And then with Crota, I think I capped out two characters. And I run all three classes. So Titan, I'm not one of those guys that run three Hunters or three Warlocks, three Titans. I run them all. I try to play them all the same. I started with a Hunter, and then I brought on a Titan, and then I realized how important a Warlock was for soft res, so I brought on a Warlock as my third. Um, but the grind was so much fun, like so much fun. Uh, when when this one came out, what the hell is it called? Taken King. Um, I don't know. The grind for me just wasn't there. I do enjoy doing the raid. It's a fun raid. Um, yeah, you need communication, teamwork, all that stuff, and calling stuff out and whatever. That's really fun and exciting. Um, but I found that I got to 335 on all three characters probably a little too quick. So I took my scrawny ass into PvP and started playing PvP. Now, I had played it before because my buddies were like, hey, let's go play Crucible. And I'm like, no, I'm really bad. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to see myself at the end of the leaderboards with a point 0.3 KD and just want to break my game in half because I don't like being bad at things. And I was bad at PvP. Um, Taking King him out, like I said, I did the raid enough. I got enough armor sets right now and the weapons that I want at 335, I have at 335. I got it might not. I know you saw on my other characters and this character that I don't have all my weapons all fucking slotted out and maxed out and in terms of space. Um, it's because I got a lot of stuff in the vault that I just don't use. I just run the weapons that I like, and I'm rambling, but yeah, needless to say, I started playing PvP. So I brought my KD up when Taken King came out. I was probably about a point 0.3, maybe a point 0.4. I'm now at a point 0.9. Um, I've played Iron Banner the past 3 months, I believe, maybe 4 months. But every Iron Banner I've been able to get fucking rank 5 every time on all three characters, no problem. Um, and now I'm starting to do the True Meaning of War bounties, which are actually I really enjoy because of the diversity and different weapons and all that jazz and stuff. But yeah, that's just I guess just a brief rundown of who I am and what I do. Um, and yeah, it's this game to me. Again, I don't know what it is, but it's the only game that I will play on a daily basis. I cannot not play it. And I'm not gonna lie, right now, not having the internet is fucking killing me because I really, really, really want to go play PvP as much as people think that it's broken. It's not broken. You gotta learn to adapt, man. Like, there's lag issues, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you just gotta learn what style to play and what the current metas are. Right now, snipers are big. Back in vanilla, shotguns were big. Everyone complained about shotguns. Now everyone's complaining about snipers. So I use a fusion rifle most of the time. But like I said in one of my other videos, Lord Wolves is my go-to now. But anyways, that pretty much brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed story time with Blades. Um, as always, it's been a slice. I'll have a caribou for you. And it wasn't a bad game, actually. It was pretty good. And until next time, guys, we'll catch you on the flip side and give you the old